Welcome back to A-Frame Homestead. My name is Andrea. Today we're making pugach. It is an Eastern European goodie. A pugach is like a stromboli, only it's stuffed with mashed potatoes and not pizza toppings and sauce. You can fill them with fried cabbage with a little bit of onion in it with it. Oh, that's really good too. The word that I assumed when we were growing up, my parents always say, pull up your gutches. And I thought that was pants, but it's actually underpants. And so it might mean that you're outgrowing your underpants by eating this. That's how I always took it as, but hard to say where the meaning of the word come from. Probably a staple in their diets for the winter time. Potato, onion, a little butter, and it's wrapped up in a bread dough. So what we're going to do is make them as big as you want. I just make them by the spoon. We have a couple getting ready to come out of the oven. I started at the end today because traffic started hitting about the same time I needed to work my dough. So the camera wins this time. We're doing everything backwards. It's probably for my own good because I'm really not that good about posting once I make something what it looks like when it's done. And maybe today you'll actually get to see that. What I do is I fry myself up some onions and I just get them nice and soft where they're starting to turn clear. Just when they're good, right when they're really good like that. You see that? Typically, pagach doesn't come with the onion and butter in it. I prefer mine like that because they don't last very long in the house anyway, so I might as well make what I like the way that I like it. And here's some meat to stuff with. And my special recipe, garlic mashed potatoes. Little chunks of garlic all through there. Garlicky, buttery on top with those. Wait till you see how these come out. Oh. And when you eat it, you'll understand why it's making your gutches bigger. Traditionally, it's more like a pizza dough, something that doesn't rise really big, but I like it more like a bready bread. So to make pagach, the first thing that you do is just pick out a nice flatbread dough recipe, or I use my dinner roll recipe. I make these about 4 ounces. This is kind of, sometimes I flip them upside down, sometimes I don't. They're popping up, which is fine. It's not a beauty contest. It's more to eat and enjoy. Hand food, cut it in half and you can eat it just like you do a piece of pizza. If you have mashed potatoes left over from last night's dinner, you don't know what to do with them, you want to try something different, get one of those frozen breads. When it rises, just take it and break it into pieces, into 3 or 4 pieces. Roll them out like you saw me do here. And I use garlic in my mashed potatoes for these, and I use Lowry seasoning salt, the garlic one. So that's really, and it tastes super. Everybody loves them. Once this hits temperature, we're going to throw these in the oven and let them cook for about 20-25 minutes. Okay, folks, we're going to take these out of the oven right now. Let's see what they look like. Oh yeah, they look beautiful. These are the dinner rolls. See those? Perfectly made. And here we go with the others. Let's see. And it's filled with mashed potato. So that's all it is. Let's see what it measures up to when we're done. Because I really don't measure the mashed potato. I probably should. It's 6.4, so there's about 2.5 ounces of mashed potato in there. So a little over a 1/4 cup. Maybe need to add a little more to these ones next time. We'll see. Since these already have butter and onion inside of them, we don't have to worry about adding anything else. You might want to add a little salt once you crack it open and take your first bite. But I put a little extra salt in the mashed potatoes so that it makes up for some of this dough here so that it's not bland. Jim is lactose intolerant, so we use lactose free and soy free and all the things that agree with his body. And now it's cleanup time.